Alright guys, this is Janee and Hersh, reviews again. I know you've listened to our other video, but this is called Spoiler Alert, and we're just gonna go ape shit on this movie that we saw called The Collection. Tell us how we're gonna break it up, Ken.
Well, the first part is where we see our hero in a car with her dad, and her dad makes a great promise to her about something. Janee is bursting at the seams. Please explain the promise, because this was hilarious.
It's just ridiculously cliche, because she lost her mom, and he's like, "Oh, I promise to never leave you," and then
foreshadowing
boom.
Much?
All the foreshadow, and then you're just like, "Oh," and then boom, car wreck. It's like, "Oh, yeah."
I don't know why. It was supposed to be a tearjerker, but I just burst out laughing.
It was so fucked up.
It was like, really?
Mostly because we thought this movie was going to be garbage. So we were just like, oh, bullshit. And we started laughing. It was really bad.
I don't know if they were serious, but it turns out they were serious.
They were so serious.
And now I feel like a jerk for laughing at it.
Yeah, I feel like an asshole.
So we have a car wreck, and then she goes, her boyfriend says he's going to be late for work or something.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, I'll go to a party instead. And who did she run into?
Boyfriend at the party smooching some
I want to
blonde.
know, how did she find her boyfriend in that party?
It's a huge mass of people.
Wow.
You know,
talk about bad luck.
That was cliche as fuck.
Bad luck Brian right there.
Bad luck Brian.
Go to the party, and your girlfriend finds you.
His name was Brian.
Was it?
His name was Brian. So good.
Oh my god, like 500 people, my girlfriend finds me, like, I don't know.
She could smell him.
That was ridiculous.
It's fucked up.
First of all, no, let's back up.
Uh-huh.
What's up with the party with the password? Who goes to a party with a password?
Hey man, okay, the first part, before even all of that, back up. Who goes to the party in some creepy, dank-ass alleyway when there's a serial killer just killing everyone? You can hear it on the radio. Oh, he doesn't have a pattern. He's killing men, women, children. Oh, I'm gonna go to a party in some weird alley. What the fucking white people. I just can't.
Being in places where they should not be.
Being in places where they should not be. Like, come on. Of course that party was rigged.
That party was looking poppin' inside.
It was super poppin', but I just knew everyone was gonna die. It's like, come on. He was gonna like, oh, there's a serial killer. By the way, epic party happening in the cellar. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on.
Wow. So she's at this party, and then she goes into the bathroom or something. She starts wandering around.
Yeah, she starts
her
by herself
boyfriend.
because she's really upset, and she sees her friend, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna leave," and she goes, and she finds
and
the
then
dude in the
short story.
Long story short.
There we go. Thank you.
Got you covered.
I got it backwards. Everyone ends up dead because of some booby trap.
Yeah, it's all booby trapped.
Apparently, he's a club owner.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, he must be.
Because he had the place rigged up, and
or maybe it was just like a warehouse that he rented out. He was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna fuck everybody up." Like, I just don't. Can I just rant about how I don't understand serial killers and them having a shit ton of time to just be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck this house, and I'm just gonna like put chains and oh god, over here I'm gonna get some rope. Oh God, what could...
You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing him walking through with a contract. You're like, okay, I want spikes right here. Okay, step, she dies right here. And move over here, see the blood drain. Okay, it's going to be looking great.
What kind of bear trap would efficiently sever a human leg? Could you just break it down for me? Oh, sir, well, we have all kinds of bear traps. Like, are you fucking kidding? Where is he getting all this shit from? Somewhere there's a Home Depot owner just like, fuck, we sold him those bear traps, didn't we? Oh no.
The tag's still on it.
The tag's still on it. Like, oh God, get that shit off the camera.
So she finds the guy who was locked up in the
red trunk.
In the trunk at the party.
Yeah.
And he's like, get out of here or something. And everybody dies. And
she like gets into the hallway.
Survives.
And everybody's dying.
And she gets snatched by the guy. And the guy that she found, I forget his name. Arkin. Her name's Elena. But Elena.
Yeah.
Elena. Arkin sees her get snatched. Is like, oh, that's my cue, and jumps out the window, which I thought was great.
He picks up a dead body and jumps out the window.
That was some black stuff right there.
That was some black shit.
Arkin's a brother. I'm on to him.
I mean, I guess we should explain that black shit is like, you see danger, you go the opposite way. You're like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with that shit over there because that shit's crazy. We're gonna go over here. This
white woman in trouble. Let me go in the opposite direction.
You don't get involved because you don't trust anything. You just fucking leave. And like, I think he just picked up a dead body and just jumped out the window and was like, all right, I'm out.
Which is pretty smart.
It's pretty smart.
That was a good move.
It was pretty good.
So Arkin ends up in the hospital, and he gets approached by a private detective.
It's like an army. I'm thinking he's an army
I
guy.
thought at that
something.
point I thought it was an army, but when
Yeah.
we actually see the army, it's just 5 guys with shotguns.
Yeah, so it's somebody.
Not much of an army.
It's like a guy who's like a mercenary or
Yeah.
something crazy. He has a small team of people, and they're like, "Oh, you got to lead us to the house." And this is when you find out Arkin is a smart ass motherfucker. Somehow he was carving the turns into his hand, and like he knew exactly how to get to the place. I was just like, wow, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fucking smart.
That was, I was pretty impressed.
I was impressed with that shit.
Too bad he went. No good deed goes unpunished, because shortly after he got forced into the building.
Yeah, he was like, I'll take you there, but I'm not going in.
And of course, what happens?
I'll get in, but I'm going right out. It's like, no.
Nah, dude.
You staying in.
Nah,
you
dude.
in.
No.
You in.
No.
Yeah.
So they're walking through the house, and I think the best part of this movie was that inside the house are zombies.
Oh,
Who
God,
knew?
so
What
good.
a left turn.
Oh my God, so good.
Oh my God.
I thought the movie was like getting a little stale, and then zombies, and I was like, I'm back in. I'm all the way. I'm down with this.
It's
movie.
almost like they when they made this movie, they had the zombie scene and just built around it. Like,
Yeah, and but you know, it didn't even fall flat. Like after that, then they're just like putting stuff together, and then you're just like, oh, okay, the creepy museum vibe. Oh, so good.
That's where I got the Zal.
Yeah.
Zal vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they go into the house, and this of course is rigged to death.
Absolutely. So bad.
And they're fighting zombies apparently. And while that's going on,
they're not zombies though. They're just people who have
infected.
been like, they've been like drugged up. They're
yeah.
super drugged up, and then they're like on adrenaline, and then they're like been sawed apart and weird shit. It's epic.
They're zombies at this point. They get shot. They all get shot.
They do. They get killed.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a good conclusion. I'm so glad that they didn't try like reason
to
with
do it. The whole reason with the.
Well, you know the
zombie.
movies. Stop. You're human. Remember. I'm so glad that didn't happen. They just shot him.
That is really dumb. Yeah, I'm really glad they. Yeah, but the one guy got bit. I think he was like, "What the fuck." I think that was the quote of the night. What the fuck?
While they were dealing with that, our hero was trying to get out of the box, and apparently she's MacGyver because she got out of the box with her bra, which I thought was almost believable.
I have a very serious.
Not feeling it.
No, here's the thing. I have a large bra. I have probably the biggest bra clasps anybody.
Well, I think we have more views now. You know, now that they know.
Large bra size.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. So my thing is, tiny ass bra clasps on my bra wouldn't have opened anything. This bitch is like MacGyvering shit to open, and no, fuck that. She'd be stuck in that shit.
You don't appreciate a white girl just.
No, I'm sorry. Maybe if it was a paperclip or a pin, but she had short hair. So no, I'm sorry. She's not gonna fix her bra and be like, oh my God, I can make it into a key. No, I'm sorry.
That initiative. I like that.
I like the initiative. I just don't think it would have worked at all. She'd have been like, oh fuck, I dropped my whole bra out the door. Like maybe if she made it. Like,
now I gotta survive without a bra.
That'd be my problem. How am I gonna survive without a bra on?
Now I gotta be running, and that's gonna hurt.
Oh God,
fuck! I'm just gonna die. Everywhere. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna stay up in here. It's cool. It's alright in here. No, but she got out, and I was proud of her. She got out. She escaped in a way where she she hid, and he came back in. And the creepiest, well, not the creepiest, but one of the creepiest moments was when he was just like, "Oh, I see you, but I'm not gonna get you. I'm just gonna let you." Rot with all these spiders or shoot out. That was cool. He was like, oh, I'm
I didn't see that part. I left the room.
Oh, you left the room because you're a pussy. So he released all these spiders around her because he saw her at the bottom of the thing that she hit, the glass shelf or whatever. He released all these spiders and they were crawling all over her, and he was waiting for her to come out, but then they opened the door.
I liked how she got out of the box. What I did not like was that she has all these tools.
Yeah. She didn't take nothing.
No, she took the smallest knife that she could fucking find. Why would you take the smallest knife you can find?
Maybe because
that guy had saws in there, right?
He did? Oh, of course he did. He was cutting people open.
He was cutting people open, but yeah, she's gonna take the surgeon's knife. I don't understand it.
Me neither. And she didn't even use that shit at all.
Whatever happened to that knife? Did she drop it?
I think she had it when she was when they were in the
there were so many knives, so many blades,
so many things happened.
So many
compact.
So I wrote my notes. Really, I don't remember what I was referring to, but. It was probably that knife. So what else happened? She went in.
Can I just interject 5 seconds? I am sick of seeing horror movie where people are like they're walking into a house, they're walking into who's there? Shut up! It's dark. It's creepy. Stop talking to people.
When did she do that?
When she just got out of the red trunk.
Oh, she finds the second trunk.
who's there? Hello? Because the guy was like tapping his finger because he had just died, and sometimes rigor mortis makes you move.
Yeah.
And she was like, who's there? And she opens the trunk. Bitch, no, stop. I'm just like, can you not be Captain Save-A-Ho? You're trying to get the fuck out yourself. Let's not drag all this dead weight.
Know, when she meets Abby.
Oh, God.
So what happens is that our hero goes to the young lady goes to the halls, and she runs into her room and she finds the young lady in the
trunk.
She was in the trunk.
She's also in the trunk, and she's like.
But what's weird about her was that she wasn't
dirty at all.
She wasn't dirty. She wasn't injured.
Tortured. Yeah.
I mean, that would have set off a red flag. And her name is Abby, and she's straight crazy.
She's straight crazy. I'm thinking because of the way she was dressed and the way she was taken care of that he captured her when she was a little girl. And she had...
No excuse.
I mean, no excuse. I'm just saying that, Stockholm Syndrome goes hard when you're like 10.
Yeah, that's true.
But she was like dressed like a very tiny... And she was very small framed.
And she had her own room.
And she was like, oh, he likes me. And I was like, oh, so you're the bitch he's fucking. Like, I just figured that they be having some weird, awkward sex. I mean, come on, right?
What's going on YouTube?
I'm sorry. The awkward lovemaking? Like, what did you want me to... What did you want me to say? I love how in my notes I put, oh, fuck, spiders. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Shit's gone bad.
Shit's gone bad. So then Abby is there, and she
they
tries
walk
to
into the hall, yeah.
And, well, the thing is Abby's totally down to, like, leave.
Sort of. Until she finds out.
Until she figures out that the girl has an earpiece.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, you're too weak. You're going to lose.
Damage goods. That's pretty much what she said to me.
But she makes it sound like there's a game to be won here. It's not like he was letting people go, but I guess...
Yeah, Abby, that's why I got confused about, because I was waiting for the explanation on the game.
Yeah, but
there was no game.
Maybe Abby was, like, the winner because she was alive and still, like, being, kept alive. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did they sit at weird, awkward dinners together? Like, I can't imagine. I'm sorry. But skip into the Abby part. Once the other parts of the team, like the other people that came to save Elena, once they found Abby, why weren't they asking any deductive fucking questions like, hey, bitch, why aren't you dirty? Why aren't you bloody? Why is there nothing happening to your face or your body? How do you know your way around here? Why are you loose? Nothing. They're just like, hey, bitch, you want to come with us? Great. Like,
let's roll.
Let's roll. Grab her, everybody. Let's roll. I was like, I can't believe you guys.
Oh, man. So what happens after that? They run into the house. They try to find a way.
Yeah.
And then more...
Paz gets caught, the black chick.
Yeah, more people get caught from the original team.
Get killed and caught. Mm-hmm.
And Paz gets caught, which is the young black lady. And
she doesn't.
And she's set to make a trap. I don't know how he's making these traps.
How is he making the trap? Well, I don't think they're impromptu, though. I think, like a lot of them, like the nails in the floor, like a lot of them are set up.
No, the nails on the floor, but... She got pulled.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah.
And then he set up the microphones, and he set up like a whole PA system.
Maybe he had because it's a hotel, an abandoned hotel. Maybe he had a room set up for something like that. Like, I can't imagine he didn't assume that at some point somebody was going to come back
just
and be like...
Just in case in this scenario, I'm going to have this and this and this.
It's not like he didn't have unlimited rooms, right? To be like, oh, this is going to be the I just captured your ass room. And I'm torturing your friend's room. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. How much time? See, I feel like there aren't any black serial killers because ain't nobody got time for that. We're too busy trying to make
we have bad credit, so we cannot.
We can afford chains
we can't rent out a hotel.
We can't rent out an entire hotel. We cannot rent an entire hotel.
The entire thing? Nah, I can't do that.
No, I could do like
a room. Like a split room.
Can I do 2 rooms? Can I do 2 rooms for 2 nights, maybe? Lots of plastic.
Baby, I'm gonna have to kill you on a budget. I got time for
I ain't got time for this. You too expensive.
Oh my goodness.
Screaming all this much.
So they get Paz, right?
Yeah, she gets
and they end up in a room with Abby, and they get locked in because Abby locked in
because she's fucking crazy.
And Arkin, remember that guy? He's still around, and he shoots out the window to attract attention, and the police come.
Mm-hmm. That's smart.
It was very smart.
There was 2 bums outside, and
they were talking out there for a long time. Now that I think about
just like around the fire, like, hey, what up, nigga? Like,
I heard there's a killer out there. Nah, for real, for real,
for real. This is real warm around this fire, though.
Because Elena saw it first, like
and she
a
yelled
while
at
back.
Yeah,
and then Arkin saw him. I'm like, what are they doing?
Well, she brought them back there, man. She was like, oh, I know how we can get out.
Oh yeah.
And then that was smart. I wouldn't have thought of kill the bum, get cuffs over here. I would have thought of like, let's get the fuck out of this wall.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna shoot the wall, but
no,
what he did was much smarter. So Abby, of course, is like, oh my god, they're getting out, and she locks the door, and as she gets punched by Paz.
Oh yeah,
which is the
she's like, "You're all gonna die." And she's like, "Bitch, what?" No, you did.
Like a plow. I really wanted that bubble, that cartoon bubble that says pow.
I just thought that was so perfect. Like, yes, if somebody were to say that in real life, she'd get uppercutted, and she did. So,
she did. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess Abby stepped on a trap, and she was devoured by spikes, and blood went everywhere. And of course, the guy shows up. Yeah. He's like, "Arr!" and he looks at her, and
with
he's
the dogs.
"Arr!" And then he takes Elena.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, he grabs her. He said, "What does he do to everybody else?" He kills. Oh no! Does he kill Paz at that moment? No. Paz lives for a little longer. Yeah. What's his name? The Lucillo or Lucio or whatever.
The private detective gets caught in a trap.
He gets caught and he gets stuck, and then Elena gets grabbed, and he goes into his own trap. He traps them. Oh my God! Untie her. So stupid.
Yeah. So Elena gets her own special trap, and they all run after her, and they get set in the trap, and then the killer's like, "I'm gonna set you guys on fire."
Yeah, and the fucked up part is once he sets the long ass string.
What's up with the wick? Who uses wicks?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta use a wick.
I'm just imagining our advanced military force with missiles with a long ass wick. Just someone like,
and they started all the way over here. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna work just fine. I can't wait till this explodes.
If it's not broke, why
Why fix it? Yeah,
exactly. I mean, nothing wrong with the wick. But
yeah,
whatever.
It took how long? They literally had like 5 minutes to escape. Like I feel like unless they were just really thinking fast, like 5 minutes. And they had to break Arkin's arm. They re-broke it.
I didn't see this part, but I heard it.
Oh God, I didn't see it. I heard it, and I was just like, I can't, because the crunch, and they broke it like 2 times, and it was fucked up.
Yeah, so they got out and they ran out, and they confront the killer at the exit, and an epic fight ensues.
Can I just say I love how we never saw his face. We never saw his face. I love it. We barely heard his voice. Never saw his face. Awesome. Yeah. And his eyes were crazy.
I mean, he must have been wearing contacts. They
were really black. He was really big.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big motherfucker.
Apparently a Marine or something.
Apparently knew how to fight. Where the fuck did he come from? I mean, like, in the end, you hear about, like okay, so, let's go through it. Okay, so Arkin, like, they fight, Lucius, whatever, Lucien, whatever his name is.
Call him LL,
the military, like, the leader guy that was leading the group. He comes back and he, surprises the killer because the killer thought he was dead. So he's like stabbing. They're going to a knife fight. He gets killed. Then Arkin's there and he's like, "Fuck yeah, let's get this party started." They start fighting, and it's like, I thought you were injured.
The Black Eyed Peas there too.
It's fucking. What I'm really wondering is how Arkin even got to do all that fighting. His arm was fucking broken. I mean, he had to be losing blood. I don't know, but whatever. He went ape shit. And
I guess he found the strength within him.
He looked at Elena and he was like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna do this." And he fucking killed. She went over to the door, started banging on it. The fire department was there. Everybody was there.
And they set him on fire too.
They set that nigga on fire.
What I liked was that in the fire, then it looked like Arkin was gonna get trapped, but Elena, as smart as she is, broke open all the water things.
See, the museum, the house, we didn't go into this, but the house was very museum-like. He had like parts of people stuck together and sewed together, like like art in these glass tubes, glass. Like Saw. Okay, so like Saw, he had like these people in tubes and whatever, and glass things and casings, and she broke them to stop the fire. And
I thought that was
pulled Arkin out. That was really cool.
She went back for him on like the first half where
he went back for her. He left her, but he came back. He went back to the house and let people to her. So she owed him.
That's true.
That was cool. So then they get out, and I'm thinking in my head, fuck yeah, no sequel, because this motherfucker got burnt down. Fuck.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be,
done.
We don't need a sequel. We just gonna tell the story, like it or not. Here it is. But nope.
Wait.
Guy survives.
But wait a minute. So they, he looks into the trunk and he's like, "Fuck, there's his burnt mask. Oh no, he's alive." And then cut back 3 minutes later, you're in this motherfucker's house. He's just come home from whatever, and it's him because he's got like little museum bugs and shit. And he walks in and he turns on the radio and it's talking about his dad. And how his dad went crazy and killed his entire family except for the little boy. And you're like, "Oh shit, that's him."
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Oh, see, well.
Well, there you go.
So, yeah, his dad killed his entire family and set them up like they were having Thanksgiving dinner. And, and they said, "Oh, not everybody except for the little boy." And he's walking up the stairs. And then the music changes to rock music and he stops. Or he, went around the corner and he comes back. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he comes down the stairs, red trunk. and Arkin pulls a gun on him, and I'm like, yes, the end, fuck yeah, so good.
We didn't get to see his face.
Oh no, we were so close. We got to hear his voice. Are you gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I'm gonna make you suffer. It was great.
No.
So good.
Swear to me.
So swear to me.
He went a little Batman at
He
the
went a
end.
little Batman. I'm just wondering how he found him. Oh, well, he said, he explained that the etymologists and stuff and his dad were in a museum and his dad was creepy, crazy. So that was great.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think we went through the whole movie in like 20 minutes. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
So we just saved you 2 hours.
We
but
saved,
you
watch it because it's so good. Like, even like the surprise, and we skipped stuff. I mean, it's like we went through everything. We
Yeah,
went through
true.
everything, though.
We
really
went through the most ridiculous parts.
Oh my god, you're gonna love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening.
It's been awesome.